Oh, Charlie. Yeah. Show me the bucket. Show me the bucket. This past week, we had the vet out and did the fixing of the boys.
Did you mention the fire?
So there was a fire last Sunday, I think it was. Mark here, my wife Tara, and welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. It's warm today. Beautiful weather. It's going to be warm right through. What do you mean? This is warm? What are you not from? What are you not from Canada? This is warm in Canada.
It's plus 30.
Look at this. My face isn't hurting, and there, you can't barely even see her. I don't know. Tara's off today, I guess. It's beautiful.
But spring's on the way.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. So the 21st of December marks the winter solstice, equinox.
Seems a rabbit was out last night.
Oh. Yeah, there's lots of little poops everywhere.
Little rabbit pellets everywhere.
All that matters is the days are getting longer from today moving forward. So that's exciting. Well, actually, technically, winter just started.
No, winter's over and spring is on the way. I can start planting my garden and seeds and.
Yeah, so that's what Tara. That's one of the things. Well, I get excited about that too. It's like, okay, the days. It's no longer going to be dark at 4:20 in the afternoon.
Start planning projects for next year.
We're going to be dropping off our wool, our alpaca and our sheep wool, to a processing plant, and I'm hoping to be able to show you guys the whole process. They do offer tours, so stay tuned for that. We'll probably be in the new year, but anyway, that's going to be exciting. We've got to catch up on because we do process it ourselves, but there's just so much you can do with the hand equipment, right? We're getting overwhelmed, and we'll go in and I'll show you the bags of wool that we've stored over the years. Oh, there we go. Levi sauntering in. Meadow.
Come on, Astrid! They were running around this morning. Come on, Astrid!
Is she there?
Yeah, good girl.
Oh, there we go. Hey, they must be all worn out. They don't look like they're full of energy this morning. Come on, Astrid.
She's like, no, I was having fun running around.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what happens when poop starts to freeze at the door there. You get these chunks. Oh, the excitement in the morning. Oh, Charlie. Yeah. Show me the bucket. Show me the bucket. It's going to be a regular occurrence. I want to drink from the bucket.
This will really warm up in here over the next couple of days.
Yeah. Well, and I was just thinking, from our poop problem here, we should actually have maybe something that the ducks stay away from the door.
Have tried.
Have you? Okay. Yeah.
No, what'll happen is this week when it warms up, I'll be able to come in and clear it
out, clear it down. Well, actually, what it looks like is, see this line here?
Yeah.
You can almost see a line. I wonder if it's the pigeons.
No, that's ducks.
No? Okay.
It's ducks.
I'm just hypothesizing.
It should.
Theorizing. No, it's all gone, Charlie. It's all gone. You have to go drink it from the bowls. Okay, good morning. Tucker, how are you doing? Onyx? Yeah. Oh, the kids. Oh, ready for breakfast, are ya? Hi. Good morning. Morning, Joey and Jazz. Yes, the two boys, the two brothers. And everybody else is all waiting for hay, fresh hay that is. Sable's jumping up. Yes. Okay, so the goats, you'll see the goats that we got in are not in here. So we did find them a home, and they headed off to their home just the other day. But this past week we had the vet out and did the fixing of the boys. If you're going to fix the boys, fix them when they're under 3 months, technically, is the time you want to do it. Probably in around 10-week area. But when you do it after that, they have to be surgically done, which can be a challenge. It can be concerning. So we did have the 3 boys fixed, and then we kept them for 24 hours. Tara actually did find a home for them. So that was great, and so we covered some of the cost, and I think they covered a little bit of the cost.
Not yet, but they will.
That was the idea anyway. We would
Covered
help
most of
out,
it.
right? So, but 24 hours later, one of the boys passed away. So, and that's part of the problem with the anesthetic, we figure, and just due to complications.
They don't do surgery well,
Yeah,
same as
they just
rabbits.
don't do.
And
So banding is
ban them when
the
they're
next
young.
option. You know, we did talk to them about banding when they're older. Of course, the size can be difficult. So, and it's frowned upon, basically. Like, we asked a few different vets and people from the industry, and they said, technically it's not ethically correct. But
the veterinary
it's
industry
been
said
done.
it's frowned on, but the goat people in the industry
Well, yeah.
say you can do it, and it's like, but here you're not allowed. Like, say
Well,
you're
there's
not allowed to
the
pass
size
a
of
certain
goat
age.
too, right? So they're alpine, which are considerably larger than the pygmy goats that we have. So the pygmy goats develop slower. So yeah, but it's
So
if
it
you
hurts.
can do it.
It hurts, because I don't know.
Well, yeah. So you follow, you make sure you call the right people, you get
do
the
it right,
professionals
man.
out, and then you lose one. So it's like, but yeah. So unfortunately, that one, it was the one, the darker one without the break of the pattern in the knees.
Yeah.
So it's sad to hear that, but the other 2 are fixed and doing well. So we kept them here for 24 hours to monitor them. We had a camera up here watching them. So, and everything seemed well.
Yeah.
So,
And it's, even the vet said, like I said, anesthetic and all that, and she's like, there's no guarantees.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so that's why if you're going to band them, you band them when they're young.
Don't wait.
Yeah, no, for sure. So,
10 weeks is when we do ours. 10 weeks old.
Yeah, right around 10 weeks we do the boys. So all these guys back here are fixed. And we wait 10 weeks. You have to wait to make sure that they drop. Because as they're forming, their urinary tract is also right in that region. So you want to make sure that they develop in such a way that there's separation, or you can damage the urinary tract and then you can get crystals, urinary crystals. So yeah, so that's that. So these boys are fixed up. And we have the pigs coming in. Yep, assume the position. There it is. Grains for all.
I just covered George.
Oh, did you?
God.
Actually, that's something we did talk about. Was was that George there? I just see.
I just
see all their backs.
It was also very interesting when the vets were here.
There's George over there.
The vet was here too, because it's the little things. Like I asked them if they knew how to sex rabbits, and they were like, no. I'm like, so easy. So I gave them a lesson on how to sex rabbits, and they were like, really? I'm like, yeah, it's easy if you know how. And then the other thing is they did the same. I asked them if they did the same procedure they did on the goats, leaving the outer sac on sheep. And she said yes. And I said, just a heads up for the future, don't ever do it on a sheep you shear. And she looked at me and I said, because it's there when shearing comes. It can be cut off and cause a lot of injury because George was done that way. And so when we shear him, we have to make sure we find that before he's sheared. And of course, their wool is so long, and the shearer, they don't normally have it, so it's like a clear shot. It's on the ground, Tank. So they were kind of, oh, well, that's interesting to know, because they don't have the actual hands-on experience with animals. They just have the technical side. Like the surgical side or the medical side.
Yeah, the communication isn't there. The real world, well, I guess it is the real world.
Which is why it's who do you trust? The people that deal with the animals or the people that help, like the doctors? Like it's like, but even in our own world, like, I mean, I do so much herbal and medicinal, like growing plant-wise, and we have a very healthy flock, like herd. Well, I guess... farm, because there's such a mix.
There's a flock and there's a herd,
and a kit and a...
Yeah, we've got a clutter in the house. Yeah. So that's something that I was going to bring up is George has his sack. His sack is empty, but it's still there, and they just don't know. So it seems like the communication isn't there. The people talking to the shearers. Turbo. I was going to say George. So so that's how that works out. Oops. Of course, goats, it's not as much of a concern because they don't get sheared. So
and like Bronwyn, you wouldn't know. But
hi, Sheldon.
He wants to see.
I know. I just saw him run by me. He's like, "Yep, hey." There he goes. Oh, there we go. There it is. And he'll go and sniff it. Yeah, he's like, okay, let's just check it out here a little bit and look at it funny, and then maybe we'll walk around again. Make sure it's safe to eat. It's such a drama. Yeah, he'll sniff it a little more. Not like Charlie. Charlie just jumps into it and says, "Yep, I'll eat that." Is it good, Sheldon?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good to eat now.
It's not the real greens. It's not the... I know.
Oh, they each have their own personalities, don't they? There we go. Everybody's quiet now. Even the roosters are whispering. Turbo. Still looking at the door. There's pumpkins coming. I know it, he says. Yeah. Scratch at the door like a dog. Turbo. Turbo. Hey, Turbo.
Come on, Petey. I know, but Turbo's right there.
Oh, crazy.
What do you want? No? No. Nope. Petey, come on, Petey. Petey's coming out. Back up. Beep, 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 beep. Come on, Petey. Your pumpkins is every second day now. Come on, good boy.
The kids. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The kids heard you every second day. What are you talking about?
Right? Water.
Turbo. Turbo. Hey, just come and eat the regular hay. Yes, you got enough of a gut there. Charlie? Well, that's the top of Charlie's head anyway. Don't talk to me when I'm eating, he says. He's like,
just water.
Yeah, he's like, what's in the bucket?
It's not pumpkin, it's just water.
Yeah. Oh, girls, what are you doing? early morning fight. Yeah, so this is the water for Petey and Piper. Hi, Turbo. Because, you know, they're short, and so we fill this up in the morning and evening, and they can't quite reach that. We do have a pig water, but we've got we got 2 pigs on this side, and we've got Charlie the pig on this side, and I guess it does have 2 sides on it, but it's a little bit different of a water. It's more used for large hogs, and it just seems like a lot of work to have to set up and manage, and this is just an easy way to do it. Petunia, what are you doing? Oh, that's where the grains were put down, I guess. Okay, kids, Bronwyn. We'll leave you to it. Oh, how's Sheldon doing? Sheldon, are you still contemplating? I don't know if he's actually eaten anything yet. He's building up the stamina to. Oh, there we go. I think we have something. We have contact. Same thing every morning. He's got his little ritual he does. So some of you had asked about the bunnies. Well, that's not one of the babies. That's Dad. So Mom's around here. Oh, I think Mom's over there. She's over in that pen. And here is. Yeah. So they're kind of spread out all over the place. And here's one here with Dad, hanging with Dad. So we've got a home for these guys. So they're going to be going home, I think, just into the new year. Hi. No, you're not going to come and see me? Are you wild now? So that's how big they are. And they're kind of spread out here and there. We had to pick up the mouse traps. We had some mouse traps out. So they get out through here and there, and tough to contain. So they go where they like, and sometimes it's with Dad, and sometimes it's with Mom. So they're going to be going home at the in the new year, and that's them. So maybe there's one. Let's see. Is there one with Mom? There's a rooster with Mom. No, so they're probably underneath a water dish or something. So anyway, that is the little update on the rabbits. Did you guys get your? You guys got your hay. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for, Joey? What are you waiting for? Hey? Yes, you 2 boys are cute. They're more of the alpha. Nice. Hi, Jazz. Yeah, that's my finger. Yeah, I've been going in and sitting with them from time to time, and just because they're out here, they're not being pet by people coming in. So I just want to make sure I'm keeping them up on their human contact, right? And you can see how. Yeah, hi. The other ones are a little more shy. These boys are outgoing.
And I'm not sure if they've got 2 families that are interested in them in the summer.
Yeah.
The 3 boys together.
Oh, the 3 of them together.
Yeah.
No, the boys are goofy. There's never a dull time with the boys. But they are fixed. So they were banded early on when they were about 10 weeks old when we banded them. And we've never had an issue with banding at all. So it's simple, it's easy, and really...
Costs about 3 cents.
Oh, yeah, it costs about 3 cents, yeah. And we don't really see any. There was one time where one of them was walking funny, about 5 years ago, I remember.
And we did do that one Coco's baby, was it Coco's baby? That we had to do at 8 weeks because he was huge.
Oh, yeah. So, but no, we've never had any
we don't
complications.
chew on fingers. I know, now you just want to play.
Yeah. He's
I'm
rubbing
gonna
my
hook
head.
up the ball.
Well, see, when I've been out here sitting with them, I've been rubbing their head, and they're like, "Oh, well, we can't get to that spot."
I know.
So they then they kind of headbutt. It seems like they're headbutting, but
Yeah,
they're
but
like, no, rub my head.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I want you to rub my head. Or I'll rub your hand with my head.
Well, there's no, if they're lipping like that, stop the lipping.
Yeah. And Puff? Look at those little horns.
I know.
Look at the little horns, Puff. Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we've got the wool. So this is the wool here. So
There's one onyx, yeah.
So what's that? That's this is the small amount. There's a lot more in the house, isn't there?
Oh God! Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is just last year's.
Okay, yeah. So and then we've got a bunch in the house. So what we'll probably end up doing is bagging it.
They all have to go in clear bags and be labeled.
Yeah. So we'll bag them and we'll vacuum them.
We have to get them into Mark's car.
Yeah, into the RAV, which shouldn't be an issue.
Wait till he sees what's
Yeah,
in his
we'll
face.
see. We'll see how that works.
It'll squish.
Yeah, it's wool. It'll
squish.
And then we've got bags of canola and oats.
Well, this one I've got prepared
barley.
for this. No, this is actually pre-prepared to help out somebody who's got pigs. So that's for them to pick up.
Oh, okay.
I made some pig feed. They're just if you know what, I think she's getting some oats too. Did you mention the fire?
No, yeah. So there was a fire last Sunday, I think it was.
Yeah, up the road.
Up the road. So
scary, very scary, and so it's either wiring, mice chewed the wiring, or heat lamp that set off the in the chickens. So they lost their 3 chickens. The horses were let out by amazing family that was driving by, saw it, went in, and thankful they did because only the daughter was home, the teenage daughter. And so they went in and called 911 and let the horses out of the barn because they were all in the barns. So I think there are two full horses and 2 minis. So he let them out. And then stayed with the daughter until it all cleared. By the time I got down there, though, it was the fire trucks couldn't get down the driveway. Their driveway was curved in such a way that the big trucks couldn't get in. So, tip to learn. Make sure your fire trucks or local EMSs can get in the yard at all times because they couldn't get in. And it took them a lot longer than it should have to get it out.
Okay, even if it's not a farm, even if it's just a residence.
Just your house. Make sure, and if you got back buildings or grandma suites, like a nanny suite out back, make sure that the EMS and fire trucks can get all the way in. And in the winter, that's a matter of, clearing the extra snow along the side of your road and just to make sure they can, because that's scary. So I've been giving her hay, because she lost everything, all the hay, the grains and everything. So I've been giving her hay and I gave her some grains for the horses. And then this is another farm that just needs an extra hand over through the winter. So we like doing that.
All packaged up for Christmas.
That's a, I think she's got 2 pigs, but she's, I'd rather, if we can, we'd rather help people keep their animals because they love them, and if it's just a matter of getting over a hump, then let's do it. I don't have to care for them, and it's less of my numbers, and they get to stay where they're loved. And if it's a matter of just getting over that financial hump, then sure.
Anara, one of our 9 black voids. It's our craft area. All of Tara's crafting stuff, if you haven't seen that. We've got a bunch of spinning wheels here. So some of them are, these ones are more decoration. Tiana's got, I think she uses that one there. It's her main one. But there's a bunch of different varieties that we've picked up. The what?
She uses the big one too.
Yeah, so the ones that we picked up over the years and just from people that have them, they've had them passed down and they'd like to give them to somebody that would use them. So, yeah, rather than just sitting in their basement.
Yeah.
Tara's bear has come down here.
Yes.
His head's kind of crooked. Oh yeah, his head isn't
Well,
quite.
because Tyr likes to go in there.
Oh, does oh in the in there? Yeah,
That's
a cat bed. And then some of our tools here that we have. So, and then the theater room, which really isn't a theater room anymore. We don't use it too much for theatering. We have it's wool storage.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought.
Actually, no, that'll all fit. That's fine. Yeah.
That's all alpaca. That's all untouched. This is all clean.
This is all cleaned. Yeah, so it
That's
has to be
not...
packaged in these clear bags
Yeah.
when we take it to the processing facility. But yeah, no, that's not too bad at all. That'll be fine. And then this is all unprocessed.
You can close the door. Psst.
Oh. Yeah, out. Cats aren't allowed in here. Excuse me. There was a cat that came in here, and I got these nice chairs, these nice recliners.
That was what Braxton was.
Yeah, and
back
somebody got locked in here, and they scratched up the leather on them. So it's like, no, get out.
Yeah. So alpaca has to go to this facility. Nobody here does alpaca, and then this is all sheep wool.
Yeah, so it's an out of province drive we have to do, which is why we want to get it done all in one shot.
I just have to sort it in. Like, that's all alpaca colors, and like there's a weight. Oh, I was like barley. Who's barley? Oh my god.
It's a barley bag.
Are on 'em.
Yeah. Oh, you did put their names?
Yeah, but we're just gonna process it all as whole. This is all sheep.
Tink.
Yeah.
There's Tinker.
So this will all go into one bag as all sheep wool. That's not bad. Okay,
Yeah.
it's not bad when
Well,
this.
that'll work. So that is it for yet another video. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, or whatever you're celebrating this holiday season. And we will, I guess, well, we should see you. Actually, no, we'll see you one more time this year, right before New Year's. So get all that Christmas shopping done and get all your holiday arrangements made. And we will see you next week. Take care. Bye.